Shut up and sit down.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Hello gang, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and we are going to be doing the Austin Powers Jaguar E-Type, the Shaguar from the Austin Powers movies. Now this is a little Airfix starter kit that I've had kicking around the man cave since the year dot, and as you can see it's a bit battered and it's a bit gnarly, and I've been toying with an idea of what to do with it, so the Austin Powers thing came to mind because it gives me an opportunity to do another decal wrap. It's been a while since I've done one. The last one was the transit van that I did, the Festa workshop, you know, Festa in the van, building the van in the van type thing. So simple kit, 1/32 scale, and the kit number was A55200. Simple instructions as you can see, and smack me head there, why don't you, Colt? Lettuce. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and build all of this. It's a simple kit, simple instructions, seats and all the interior go together, engine frame, front suspension, steering rack, front wheels, discs and radiator, your rear suspension components, suspension subframe, rear wheels, and then obviously the body work with the interior door skins, the under panels, dashboard, etc., exhaust pipe, wheels, body work. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably do it in sub assemblies where you'll have the whole body with the base and everything ready to go, minus the wheels, the exhaust pipe, the headlights and bumpers, purely and simply because I'm going to decal wrap the whole shebang. Now the windscreen's going to go in, but I'm not going to be using the soft top. I'm going to have it with the soft top down, so yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. And then obviously your bumpers and that will all go on once the kit's built. So the basic starter kit assembly instructions set from our friends at Airfix, self-explanatory, but the main idea of this series is just doing a nice little decal wrap on the Jaguar. Now obviously if you've got this kit you can do it as per the box there, with, you know, the black roof, red bodywork and all the relevant stuff is there, and on the back there is all your paint call outs and whatever. We're not going to do that. This is just my little homage to do something a bit different with it. Now I'll do a bit of screen sharing at some point with just laying out the decal and that, but it's a standard Photoshop thing, you know. I mean, I've done it before with the transit decal wrap video way back when, but it is literally design a decal in Photoshop and print it out on decal paper. So I'm going to go off ski and get building the Jaguar, or the Shaguar, whatever you want to call it. No offence meant to anyone, but that's what it was called in the film before the snowflakes start coming back at me. So yeah, there you go. That's what we're going to be making. So when I come back, we'll do a little catch up on where we got to with the build, and no doubt we'll probably be ready for a bit of the old primer. Alright, so I'll catch up with you the other side of putting this together. See you in a minute. Hello gang, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and yeah baby, we're going to do a bit more on the old Austin Power Shaguar. So, since we last got together, I've kind of glued everything together into sub-assemblies, like so. All on the sticks, ready for a bit of the old paint the poos. So I'm just going to quickly set up my spray booth whilst I think of it. So I'm just going to have a little quick shufty around in here just so that I can assemble my spray booth. So apologies whilst I'm moving stuff around, pardon me. Shove that out the way, pull out Brucey baby, shove you just to the side for a moment like that, ready to put in my spray booth hose. Yeah, I know, preparation, Festa is the key. So we'll drop that in. Bring up the booth. Connect me duct in like so. Shove that in its home. Let's move me set and sole out the way, just like so. Okay, and then we can start getting ready for a bit of spraying. Yeah, I know. And Davey, bless him, is going to be as pleased as punch because I've put a nice new filter in my spray booth because he said that it should have been condemned. So, yeah, nice to know I've got the support of me hangout buddies, bless him. But, yeah, so I treated myself on the flea bait to a nice new filter. So that's that in place, and then we can go and plug it all in just over here out the way. Sure everything's live. Yeah. Question being, plug your mains lead in the spray booth, you pillock. Yeah. Don't be like me. Yeah. There you go. We've got a bit of power. So throw that down there out the way. I'm going to move Brucey over to the other side of the workshop just for a sec because I've got just out a shot in my cupboard is my compressor, and yeah, I use my foot to switch it on. So yeah, just pull in an arrows and we'll go for a bit of a pistol grip today. I think one of the Neo style airbrushes. Yeah, have you a bit of that. Put a bit of the old cleaner in there. Yeah, that's ready to go. So, bit of the old primer. And we'll have a quick shufty and see how this comes out. Bit of that. We'll give all of this a prime, I reckon. Let's put my gloves on. that's that done. Not the greatest prime job, I'm fully aware, but don't forget this is getting decal wrapped. So it's a ropey old bottle of Steino that I've got that is just there for these sort of jobs. It's got plenty of, I say plenty of, it's got a bit of flow improver in there just to run it through the airbrush a bit better, but I tend to use it only for dios, that one. But yeah, I made that quality mistake of putting too much flow improver in a primer. Yeah, I know. It's a heated debate, thinning primers. Sometimes you can do it, other times you can't, and yeah, busted. But we live and learn. Alright, so I think we can safely take all of that away. Put the spray booth away. I'm going to get told off again. Right, let's have that out. Put that away. And then we can tidy up this anaconda of wire. Yeah, let's make an extension lead miles too long. But hey, it does me in my man cave, but I think I will end up shortening it a tad because yeah, it's like wrestling an anaconda each time I get my booth out. But I used to plug it in just behind me, but it's got such a strange adapter on it that it doesn't seem to plug in as it once did. So right, let's put Brucey Pops back because he's still trying to escape from the Nakajami Towers, or whatever you want to call it. So Brucey baby can go back to his house, and then we can put back the suitable solutions holders and get the bench back to a semblance of order. So the world's worst prime job can sit to one side for a minute, and we can have a bit of a clean up of my brushes and chisel and yeah. So we'll let that dry, and then I'll come back once that primer's all dried, and I'll just skim over the body shell with a bit of pledge, and that'll let me then whop the decal down and get that sorted. So I'll see you in a while. Right, we'll have a quick look at Photoshop so that we can do the decal for you. So we pulled in the Union Jack, so I'll just get my artwork ready. So I've downloaded some artwork, as you can see, in that folder. So we're going to be popping on a wavy-ish Union Jack with a bit of rippleage going on. So we'll drag and drop that into Photoshop, and I'm going to copy it over the decal paper just to give you an idea of how I laid it out. So that's the shape, so you draw your rectangular mark around it like so, duplicate the layer and then whop the layer into the main Photoshop template you're using. And I have various templates set up for decal papers, so I'll just zoom that down a bit and then obviously I'll drag and drop this over the top of the one I've already done, but just basically size it to your paper. Now what I do is I have the dimensions of my paper already keyed into my version of Photoshop. Depending on the size of your monitor, you do your calculations and then you put it in under your units in Photoshop preferences, and then you would go view print size and it will bring it up on screen the dimensions that it's going to print out, and you can hold your model up to make sure it all fits. So we got the number plate in, we go into the view print size, and that's now ready to print. So when we come back, we'll have that on the bench ready to apply to the model.